Appreciate it. If they chilly, y'all can cut it down if they cold. They ain't gonna win. There's gonna be something wrong with them. But we gotta make it in. Got to make it in. Start looking and changing some things. Start considering. I tell y'all periodically, write down everything you got and what you love. Put them on two different sides of the page. You got to put Mr. Yahuwah in the middle. And I'm going to ask you how long you going to hop between two opinions. How long you going to hop between two opinions? That's why I try to tell you, you can't serve no two masters. No two are done. You can't do it. You have to harm one, you have to hate the other one. What's Sanah? Have to Sanah the other one? Isn't that right? He's going to hold to the one, you're going to let go of the other one. I got to start making up your mind. A lot of things hold them back. A lot of things got you clenching. A lot of things got you worried. I know people worry about parents, worry about wife, worry about kids, worry about a whole lot of stuff. But make sure you save yourself. Everybody got the same opportunity you got. That's the truth, man. If you got a same mind, you got the same opportunity I got. That's right. Ain't no more afforded me that's afforded you. Man, put 2 ears on the side of your head and 2 eyes in the front of it. Man done gave you a heart to beat inside your chest. Man done gave you a mind. You got to make it up. That's what I did. You got to get a made up mind. I ain't got nothing extra than nobody else. Folks use that junk. That's cop out. I do the same thing on the crib. Looking forward to that them. That's for them. I got that. It's for anybody here to do it. That's right. I started taking myself out of it for them and realized I started saying it's for me. That's right. I did. Man, I remember I used to see them folks up there. I talk about it. I used to see them guys up there reading. I used to say, man, them guys stamped all that time. They ain't got to pee. I keep it to myself. They say you be calling mine probably at that. I be thinking my stuff don't know how I'm out to pee. Boy, I be thirsty. All that stuff I said, I be like, phew, that's for them. Preach up there. Didn't know I see myself up there like that. Kind of had an inkling, had a feeling, but didn't know. Shoot, boy, I told that man, sit around that man talking about, he'd always up there saying, he said, any deacons, any preacher get made. He said, you got to make them from the brother. He used to say it all the time. Every Sunday school, he used to say that stuff. I was sitting there, just sitting there. He reader didn't show up. The preacher reader didn't show up. He looked around that room and said, so I get a reader. I was sitting on that side. I was saying, pick me. He said, all right, I'm going to get Brother Smith. I was like, oh, Blake! I didn't even read my mind. That thing scared me so bad. I said, oh, my goodness. I didn't mean that. That thing came out. I was like, I was saying that stuff in my mind. I wasn't looking for that man to hear that stuff. That man said, get Brother Smith. Boy, that was tight, boy. That was tight. A lot of fighting with it. But I had to get out to mess up bad, too, boy. Ooh, about to mess up. My wife, I went to her, I said, listen. I said, probably get somebody else to read for you. I said, because I be messing up. He said, you be all right. I said, I tell you, I'd be like, goodness, man. I get it, I miss a word, I'd be so pissed. I mean, you just sweat. You just get a little sweat. You just try to play, you be like, you just feel yourself perspire. You like, God. Everybody, and them folks, y'all, they won't like y'all. Man, them mother be looking, they be saying, what do you call that? You be like, oh my goodness. Them mother be sitting there, look, they be saying, and say you teach about not adding or take away. So if you miss some, that be sin. Because they'll go back to the book and say you ain't supposed to add or take away. Man, them folks come see him out to get served. They'll come see the preacher. They say, he was reading, and he didn't even call it. You be still saying, they actually doing this? I'm embarrassed or nothing. They ain't calling it. Them folks want to know, what do you call that? You be saying, oh my goodness. But that thing was pressure. But I tell you what, though, boy, when I got to roll that thing, my wife, they hadn't seen no better. Listen, I walked the dog on that thing. I got there. It was over with for them folks. But it was running down through, they were trying to jump to figure out where he at, who called it, how did he get it? But we don't roll on through that thing by the time. The end of the complaint was, I want to know how is he getting that before you call it. My wife, that she'll tell you about them folks. I said, seriously? I said, what y'all think I'm doing? They said, he didn't call it. How you, y'all, it's funny now, but you see him dealing with folk that sit and thinking you working witchcraft or something. You're like, seriously, all I'm doing is listening. I'm paying attention to what the man's saying. Yeah, but I did a lot of struggling through a lot of stuff. Peter, I did a lot of fighting through a lot of stuff. And you know, when you go through stuff, you don't know why you do it. That's why I'm here now. I didn't see it then. But I tell you, but folk rough, man. People, ooh, man, they were the best folk to start out with. A lot of y'all, I didn't see y'all through True Church, elementary. You ain't gonna learn nothing like that. When them folk, but a lot of them folk dead now. Y'all done got away with none of that stuff. She tell you about it. Tell them, so they don't know about them folk. Them folk rough. Them folk look all sandpaper. Them old folk, man. Them old folk, they weren't moving. It was rough, man. Them folk, they had deacon man fella get up. They had a preacher said, we gonna we got to visit people. Let them have a few words. Y'all get up. He said, come up there. I went down there. I told him, he said, come work. Deacon got him said, listen. I said, have a few words. Sit down and shut up. Put a hand on yourself. Huh? Listen, this the deacon, the preacher. Because you know how they were? They were straight to fall. I said a few words. Listen, boy. Get up. Get it. On my testimony, you get testimony, you be talking. Yeah, and thank you, praise the Lord. And thank you, praise the Lord. And thank you, blah, blah. Members already know what that means. Bishop sitting behind that pulpit, me do that thing. It's all right, you can't talk it to death now. All right, let somebody else talk. Listen, so everybody on you, and you know they look at, you got that one, Bishop cut you down. You steady talk. Listen, hey, I think you get to talk, but you stand, you got the mic. He just stand like he just testifying or something. Sit down. Take the mic from while he talking. Huh? Y'all people don't know. Listen, the day Jones, he got baptized that night. You remember how long I was out after you got baptized that night? I said, how long I was there after you got baptized that night? You remember you got baptized? Then that morning, I went to serve. I went ahead and turned my license in. I got to service late. My bishop preached a sermon, but I come to me and my pastor, and we come down late. We drove from Florida to come up there to a Fifth Sunday meeting. Got there late. We were standing at the back door. We were standing there. We were sitting there, packed. We were standing back. I'm just waiting on us. They said, there's a seat up there in the pole. He said, no, we all right. We just stand right here. We were both at readers too. He done come down with me. Man, that joker's, listen, they had three. They said, he got 3 seats up there for y'all. That joker lined, he was preaching that way and lined us up, me and us 3 said, my pal with a dodo in the middle. That joker just letting her have it. He said, you know, went somewhere and baptized one little member, they ain't nothing. I said, boy, that was tight. I just sat my side, just look. I was looking at that joke. I was looking at my pastor. He just said, weighing him out too. I said, it's going to be him. They went to shake your hand. Everybody get up there. You get preacher. Get everybody go, hi. Good message, Mr. God. I walked out. He stuck his hand out. I said, we're going to meet after this. I walked out. I was steaming hot. But when I was outside, I was so pissed off. I was so hot out there. I was like, I can't believe he did this. We went inside. We had a meeting. My wife was outside in the car. Other preaching up sitting out there, my wife looked, she dropped her head. She said, what wrong? She said, my husband just pulled out. They said, how you know? She said, I know my husband. She wasn't lying either. I said, I couldn't do it. That was it. I was done. But them folk made me though. Them folk made me. Man, listen, I went through all kind of stuff. That's little baby stuff there though. That was just baby stuff. Folk didn't break me down. I had to do this. I had to do witchcraft, how he doing it, what is he doing, how he can get it. I wasn't that long. You hear somebody tell you, I wasn't even that long enough to be a preacher. So listen, when you go to a preacher, man say, you ain't like us. Rest of them growed up and I made preachers that in like a year and a half or something. I was there 2 years. They didn't like that either. They didn't like it. I had folk I grew up with. Listen, got right, man, good message, got through. Went straight to call the bishop. So I want to be a minister. They said, well, tell him, listen, just sit my head and call my pastor. They want to be a minister. He's like, well, he said, well, that ain't nothing to me, brother. He said, you know, buddy, God give you the gift. Or, you know, he said, he said, well, all I do is call the bishop, tell you want to get a trial sermon. I don't want no trial sermon. He said, well, brother, how we going to make him minister? Y'all made me while I was here longer than him. Man, I get called out because somebody called. They want to be a preacher and they want to do it. They don't do no trial sermon because I was one and they been there longer than me. Oh, man, I went through. No, that wasn't nothing. Well, listen, I ain't go through nothing but pure hell with them people. Made me, though. Made me. For ran I couldn't cut grass no more. They made a decree. They called me on a meeting. They laughing. Them folks made a decree I couldn't cut no more grass. I said, what? They said, call me. They said, listen, we don't want you to touch no lawnmower. We want you to cut no more grass nowhere around him. I said, all right. I had to start. I just cut member grass. I just cut the member grass. I said, let them have it. They needed that because it hurt their feeling. I was cutting the church grass, I was cutting the church property, and I was taking care of some member. One man, my pastor, he said, what? He said, I got my minister cutting all the grass around here. He the one, y'all ain't doing nothing. That thing was done when they got through that meeting. That meeting was with me. Man, I had a time with them people in there. That chaplain, that deacon boy, he was rough too. Him and his wife were rough. Ooh, man, you didn't want to cross them. I did. My wife would tell you, I put everybody in order. I put them right over to the side and give them a nice conversation. My pastor said, you can't do that, brother. You can't do that. I said, I had to let them know. I don't deal like that. I put everybody in order. Everybody knew exactly where they had to be at. I said, he tell me, he said, brother, you ain't gonna be no pastor. He said, you too mean, you can't do that. I said, man, I'm saying to myself, all right, I hear you talking. But y'all be my witness. I stayed like, I said, no, man, you can't let that stuff go, man. You got them two untouchable members. You can't have nobody around there untouchable. I can't shepherd nobody, man. I can't talk to them folks. Won't work for me. I treat the folk right. I know how to treat these folks and lead them about. You can't have no sheep in front of you, man. Them folks throw something on your neck, lead you. I can't have no sheep lead me nowhere. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But them folk made me, though. I appreciate them now. Some of them dead. If I see them, I spit on their grave. They weren't doing holding up stuff anyway.
Right.
Yo, man, I get them preaching. Listen, it be rough. Can you imagine they wouldn't let you preach? They wouldn't put me on program. Man, they get them sack of mess up there, man. Listen, they wouldn't even put me on program. Went to me, I said, Bishop, I want to know why they don't put me on program. He said, what? I said, I don't know why, they don't, why I don't get on. He said, you have a big meeting, have on church. He said, you put your best on. I said, Bishop. He said, answer the question. I said, Bishop, I answered the question. He said, do you not put your best on or not? I said, Bishop, if you answer the question, I said, if you wait, I answer the question. He said, I answered the question. I said, Bishop, you ain't got nobody in here and possibly Mars gonna preach in that better than me. Listen, I don't know where that came from, but it shot so fast I caught them. Listen, they said, and I ain't take it back yet. All that was just spiraling downhill. Like saying, this is his assistant, the bishop, my pastor. That junk is straight downhill. But I ain't taking out one word of it back. Well, it was tight, boy. It was tight. That made it hard. And you got all these people that sign on you. You look at, I wouldn't make a program for nothing. Program is over for you, son. You are done. You just shot yourself in the foot. You just told them, ain't nobody in there impossibly. I told impossibly Mars. Because I couldn't speak for sure, because I hadn't been there. But I'm pretty sure they didn't have nobody up there. You know what I'm saying? Done. So I suffer a lot of stuff to get here. Folks don't know, like I get about I suffer a lot of stuff. I suffered a lot of stuff. Them folks were rough. They were rough. Like y'all kid cry, stuff like that, stuff y'all get away with. Y'all want to meet her. They got my wife. You see her face out there? Can y'all see my wife's face out there? Can you see her bicep? You can't see him? I don't know. Smitty, could these folks have made it their kid were crying like that? Listen him. When them mother get y'all, listen him. Listen him. They gonna pull you. They finna wear you out about your kid. Listen, the preacher, and listen, a baby crying. Them mother turn around from that pew. You can't do nothing with that baby. Listen, he'll get your kid. Listen, you were done. Listen, them folk break you down, but them old folk didn't play, man. They were rough. Them folk were rough, but you had to be, listen. But I had on armor. I had to put on the whole armor. To fight them folk then, man, a lot of stuff y'all get away with. Ooh, I didn't send y'all to True Church Elementary. Y'all come back here, boy, y'all be silent. You be silent, you'll be dead. Them folks rough, man. They made you, though. I appreciate them old folks. They were rough, boy. They'll come and call you a boy. You be married with kids. You good boy. Good boy. Then I dive on that one, too. Listen, he was trying to talk to me all the time. He said, you can't keep addressing everything they say. I got to get them. I got to get them. You tell these monsters, you got to kill these monsters. They were old monsters. They were monsters that weren't chained. They were so net. They'll say, listen, it would be net. And then folk were like, they'd go along with that stuff. Man, I just tear them up. My wife tell you, I tear them monsters down. I get them monsters. I get that. I said, come on. Listen, I'm sitting in the party. The seat, they said reserved for minister. I got the server bad in my car. I was on the phone. Back then you call your minutes drop. You call the server. Back then you had to pay for the minutes. So you need the minutes back. My phone dropped. I'm on the phone telling you, hey, my phone dropped the call. I didn't get the minute. They sitting right in my window like they him while I'm on the phone. I say on the phone, I said myself, I said, that man, I said, he can't be here what I'm thinking. I'm on the phone, listen, they just standing that way. I said, no. I finally got my phone call, hung it up. I rolled the window down. I said, yeah. He said, I said, huh? He said, I'm like, what? I know, he talking about the sign behind me because I'm bagged up. It said reserved for minister. I said, what about it? He said, that for like the bishop or the superintendent come. He said, that's for them. I said, I'm a minister. He said, but that's reserved for them. Mind you, it's other, say, reserved minister. Oh, he came with this one. I said, I tell you what, when they come, I'll move and let the window up on them. Left and right there. I'm like, I don't believe this joker wasted his time coming here. He had no conversation. My folks, listen, they made one of our other ministers. He was parked there for choir rehearsal. Minister made him come out. Nobody parked there. Nobody. All they made him come out the choir rehearsal to move his car. Them jokers were rough. They were rough. That thing, man. That's why I'm here. I just tell about some of the stuff. That's just little stuff I suffer them people. Man, them people, bro. Man, that man preached on me one time. It was a couple with that. Me and my wife were close with my kid. We were little. So she was going to the bathroom. She had to go to the bathroom. She had a little baby. She asked me to hold a baby. She looked around. She seen her sister. She was like, you know how some women funny about their kids. Me and my family were close. She let me hold the baby. We outside. Them folk went in there, made sure they told the bishop. That man preached a sermon on that. I won't let no man hold my baby. Man, that thing looked so bad. Like I was sleeping with that man. Why? I was like, then that come out from your pastor to all your church. You know how bad that look? As though you and that woman messing around. I had to get with that joke about that. I said, man, you can't. You know how these people look at what you said? These people think I'm having sex. That woman married. They put it out there. They do that. Just kill. Get what? None of that didn't break me, though. That made me, man. I've been staying a long time. A lot of y'all, I watch y'all, man. Y'all pussyfoot around a lot. Y'all done little stuff, man. Them folks, go over there to True Church Elementary, come see me. Once y'all graduate and deal with some of that stuff them people put you through, them folks drag you. Them folks, man, listen, I don't see them folks, listen, they'll break folk down, folk cry, folk just walk out here and run out. Can't take it. You know what they'll tell them? I knew they wasn't going to be him. Them folks tell me, you go talk to someone, they say, what, come on, tell you done been there about 2 years, something, what's your name at that? So I didn't feel like, I didn't even think you were going to be here that long. Somebody just stopped you, did it to you, like, you know my name, did it to you? I said they didn't want to know, so I didn't think you'd be here that long. When they come in to do that, say you have to be there 2-3 years. And they get them testify, they'll make it, don't get them testify how you appreciate the word and that, like, they got to get that mind. Said now, when I come through on the Bishop Luca. He dead. You ain't come on him, let him know. That's when the real Holy Ghost. You see him like that. Listen, all your testimony, gobble, me pay me. They let make sure you get them terrified, just eat that little thing up. Be like, you ain't been here long enough. So I come back, they start naming folk dead, you couldn't pop. They be like, They testimony killer. They make it, but you don't want that mic. You pick that mic up, but this thing gonna get real tight on you, boy. It get ugly now, boy. Man, every animal they had in that monster, I fought them. I laughed. I fought it. But listen, I fought every monster they had in there. Every monster, I had to fight all of them. I had one deacon one time, my pastor told me to tell him something. I told him, he was talking about, he said, if Brian, he said, Brian, tell me, come talk, come see me. I said, he kept talking. Other brother was talking and looking. I said, can I talk to you for a second? He said, yeah. When I said, come on. I said, when we was in there, you had said something, and you was saying, tell him to come see you. I said, don't you ever do that again. I said, I started to get you right there in front of him. I said, but I pulled you because I want you to know I tell you the same thing in your face. He said, I appreciate that. I kill every monster they had. I was finna get away. I was like, they don't know me, though, do they? I just let him talk for a little bit. I said, you mind if I talk with you? He was feeling so comfortable. We went on right out, let him know. Don't you ever do it again. I assured him it will never happen again. We were good after that. He was real nice. He should be dying soon. Folks just riding people. Just riding. Folks be over there. Listen, everything pretty good. They were all again. Go to their house. Christmas wreath on the door. I said, man, them folks did the most stuff. You sit around, folks. They have to, you watch stuff. You go to the house, man, you watch, you hear them do some stuff. You watch. You be like, I know you teach again. They said, now, I'm going to tell you about me. I believe the word, but I run my own house. You got to know when to set. When you hear that conversation, I know you're doing so you ain't got no business. Yeah. This be the last time we'll be seeing you. Oh, I seen it. When I hear that conversation come up, how you got to separate the man from God. And you run your own house. And I go along with the word. I already know what's going on. This will be the last time we'll be visiting. Folks start saying he's funny, he don't come around no more. I learned a long time ago, you don't fool with weak people. Man, I heard a man years ago, he said, you want to get strong? I said, run with the strong people. Yeah. I said to myself, like, what that mean? When I started, he said, don't run with no weak people. Said, weak people, they'll just pull you down. He wasn't lying. Listen, I start watching the folks, you start gravitating with, and folks just start learning, don't come around you. They feel like you put too much pressure on them. That's what you're supposed to put pressure. That's what the problem with Yahusha. He put pressure on people. That's right. Too much pressure. People don't want to be pressured they have to do. People want to be with folk that keep them relaxed. People that go along with what they're doing. When you got that man, he put a lot of pressure on you. I like pressure. I like pressure. You got to have it, folks. And that's what a lot of times a lot of y'all can't do. I get for her to, and I be strong, and I need to be strong. I'll just be honest with y'all, brother. Everything I'm teaching, what I believe. So I got to ask you a question. Do you believe what I'm teaching? Yeah. What I'm teaching made me, I don't get it. I'm just being honest. I don't need y'all to pray for me to be no strong. It's already in me. I'm already settled for this thing. I got to do it. What a choice you going to make? I'm just being honest. What I'm telling y'all, this is honestly what I believe. I'm only standing because this is what made me. When I came to tell you, I didn't come for no choir. I didn't come for no woman. I came because I had to be saved. That's right. That was it. I didn't come to, man, I'm going to get there and find my wife. Man, I'm going to get there and find a job. Man, listen, where I was in my life, I was content if I just lived outside. That's just what my mind was. I had stuff and it didn't make me happy. I was content. I went that job, I worked that job faithful. I guarantee you I was the best employee them folk had. Because it wasn't even about it. I just wanted to be saved. I really wanted to just live right. I want to be free from this stuff. I just wanted to live right. That was it. So when I see y'all this, I can't make it with them. I just want, what do you believe? I shall like Shaul. Have you received the Ruach HaKodesh since you believe? The only thing I'm going to ask you about when you ain't had it, it should be because you ain't heard of it. And I know that's a lot because I teach about it. Yeah. Y'all folk got to make your mind up. You ain't going to listen. Trial, temptation, everything going to come. You got to stand. That's just being honest. I don't get it. Listen, this thing going to make you. Why get it? Go and say that Philippians 1 and 10 right quick. 1 and 12. Come on, get that Roman up here. I done talked a lot. Y'all done got me talking about my past. Y'all don't need to know everything about me. Y'all just know Tony. That is my name. That is not who I am. Most of them be talking. How they know my name? Romans 15 and 4. Did we read that yet?
No, sir.
And Philippians 1 and 10. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
What was it written for?
Our learning. That
you tell me it was written for our learning. Is that what it said? Whatsoever things are written aforetime? What does it say?
Were written for our learning.
Did you say written for our learning? You just said for our learning. Did you just say for our learning? Now you fine. Go to your elementary and pull that stuff. Oh, look, that helped me by that joker real quick. They said, but that ain't right. That boy done took away from his word. But you know what? That show you why people have a form of it, but they'll deny the power thereof. Oh, they have a form, they right. You know what's dangerous? When you talking about adding and taking away, when you come and disannul something he gave you for behavior. When you start adding something that he actually didn't say. He's talking about when people use that when it comes down to behavioral things. Got me? They either keep them from obeying or to justify another behavior. Not because you read something you literally just missed it accidentally. Got it? That's a different, but they had a form, but like the book said, they deny the power thereof. That's what we don't want. They right, you're not supposed to add or take away from it. Got it? But he talking about in your living more than anything. That's right. He talking about in your living more than anything. You intentionally say, I'm going to just not read it because I don't want to get caught up. I don't want to hit nobody. That's dangerous. Right. That's dangerous. So whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for
our learning.
They need to know why it was written. Why did he pen it? Why did he pen this statement? This statement that we read in what they call the New Testament calls us to do what? And do what? And eat the old store. Got to go back and eat the old store. That's what we got to do because of the new. Because of the new. We got to go and we got to take this down. It was written for our learning that we through
patience,
comfort
of the scriptures
might have what?
Hope.
So he just said he wrote that so I can have comfort and patience. But he let you know from the scripture. So what did he write? When he said whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for our learning, what did he write? Scripture. That's what he told you through the scripture. Then you know what did he write? What did he inspire? The scripture. And he inspired it because this is what everything is built upon. The premise that we use for salvation comes from somewhere. And that's what you got to do. You got to look at, like they teach you, if you're going to write a paper. Let's say you're going to write something I said. You can do that. You got to source your information. There ain't no plagiarism. But if you go put it down and say you said it, they're going to be different. Huh? Y'all all right? See, when Yahusha made some statement, he clarified on certain part. He said, don't think that I'm going to be the one to accuse you to the album. He said, there's another one in whom you trust. Who was it? And who was it again? Because had you believed Musha, what you would have did? You would have did what? Why? He didn't tell you he wrote that. He said, I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to plagiarize. Ain't that right? I sourced my information. Then it came down to you being Elohim. Did not Musha say? I said it. That's all it is. Ain't that right? See, they don't know I know that kind of stuff. They say, that nigga know he ain't go to college. That's a lie. You be lying. I did go to college. I went to West Georgia University. Yes, sir. I attended. Stayed in the dorm room. I played cards. I smoked reefers. I played basketball. All that stuff. Just didn't go to class. I didn't register. But I went. That's what's important. So you go saying I ain't go to college now, you'll be lying. Isn't that right? If they lie that time, hey, well, what about that? What you think? They ain't the first time. They'll lie before. But see how you learn when he made statement, he made sure he clarified. I sourced information, then I tell you what I did. Right? He said, I said it. Musha wrote it. Got it? Don't come along. That's all we're doing. We're sourcing information because we got to look at what's the purpose of it. What's the intent? There's an intent behind this, people. He was trying to get us to a particular purpose. Right? That's what you look at a sacrifice. When you sacrifice it for a purpose. People say, man, I'm just sacrificing to put this up. For what? For my old age, for a trip, for my kids. You're sacrificing for a particular purpose, right? That's what you learn in the natural. So when you had to make a sacrifice, it was for what? It was for a purpose. He told you that everything that had a time, it was a purpose to everything. So there was a reason and purpose for the scripture. If there's a reason for winter, a reason for summer, there's a reason for the shemash, a reason for the yarim, there's a reason for the kukabin, then there got to be a reason for me to be saved. It's got to be a reason for me to be saved. So what am I going to use? What am I going to source to find out what am I to actually get me to attain this? The scripture. That's why it was written, because you know what you look at? In order for me to be saved, I'm going to go through some trials and some temptation. So I'm going to need something that's going to come along and give me some stability, right? Because what'll happen when you're unstable? What did he tell you about Reuben? What was he? Unstable like what? Just like mine, just like water. It's not stable. Get in your hand and go there, it'll move, it'll shake, it's not stable. Ain't that right? And not until you make it a solid. You know, sometimes when you take water and you freeze the ice, you ain't gonna believe how hard it can be sometimes. Like a what? Like a rock. You ever got somebody that said, man, that thing hard as a what? And that's what he needs you to do. He's taking my aim and teaching how to become a solid. Now, when we transform and leave here, you're going to turn to a gas. So I tell you, I got to know somebody everything. I got to know a little somebody everything. Even stuff I don't know about, I got to know about it. Isn't that right? I got to know about stuff I don't even know about. That's the truth. You got to learn how you're going to leave him. How does my aim leave him? That's right. Or you're going to have to be caught up in the wind. That way, ain't with two-way water getting out of him. My aim, ain't that right? You got to catch it up in you got to catch it up in the wind. Or in the ruach. Whichever we want to use. Which is easier. He came across a man and told me, sin be forgiven. I said, what kind of statement that is? He said, well, I was looking at which one was easier. If I tell the man to take up his bed and walk, he said, I just told the man his sin forgiven. That's what he was trying to teach. That's how important it was with that man. When we were looking at that man, the man said he was going to heal us, then you know what we were taking that equivalent to? You were going to forgive our katan. Listen, that good to come here, man. How many of y'all done had a cold before? How many of y'all done had a cold one time in your life? How many of y'all had a cold and got healed from a cold? How many of y'all got healed from a real bad cold before? And got a cold again? That's what happened. See, he was trying to get us something to where you ain't going to have to get that no more. We're not going to have to go through that no more. We ain't going to have to go through save, sinner no more. Been now. We ain't had to go through save, sin, save, sin, save, sin. He said, no. Save. Isn't that right? Because a lot of times you look at people here, let's just go with the natural. You get sick again, right? How many of y'all been here from a cold feel like you'll never get another one? How many of you been here from a cold before? Oh, I've been here from a cold. Feel like, man, I know what that time I'm wear a hat, and that time I'm wear a coat, but you want to get another one. You know, next time I'm going to start, you know what, I'm going to start putting more vitamin C, then you stop. That's what happened a lot of time we start committing to salvation. You'll do things for a while, but then you stop because you'll feel like you're good and that's enough, and that's when you'll injure yourself again. See? All these things we do with the natural, only way for us to understand the ruach. You got to listen. Don't let nobody try to teach you about no ruach. They can't teach you about no natural. I slap a man in the face. Man, while I was spirit, y'all slap me because you're going to mess up something. I said, that's how it is. That thing hit you that fast. He was like, understood. Because you got to talk to people who ain't understand it. You ain't in no ruach. You in the flesh. What's up? Huh? Listen, when they came down to a cuff, identifying who he was, what was cuff in? The what? What was in? What revealed it? And what did he tell him about the flesh? So what? Said God forgive him? Profit him nothing. That's what he told him. He told the man, he told Cuff that he told him that flesh and dumb would not reveal it. It wouldn't reveal what he knew. You couldn't get that from the flesh. The flesh would never tell you that. You cannot look at flesh and come up with the equation, the Ben of Elohim. That's what he told him. He said the Ruach had to do that. Now, how do we take that? In 663, your Ukanan, pick me up, 662. I'm sorry I'm boring y'all now. I don't want to bore you with this. Hold on, y'all nigga, all that silent when Hashikashi was saying. Sexy chocolate. Isn't that right? That boy good. I know Kasha like it. 660. 660, yeah. Listen to the book.
Many, therefore, of his Methodist, when they had heard this, said, "This is a hard saying.
Y'all hear what they saying? Tell them what they saying.
Who can hear it?"
They want to know who can hear it or who can do it. It is hard on them, especially when you're looking at it. They already told you why it was hard. Why was it hard? They didn't feel like they were capable. So now we look at what did the bar come to do? It came to equip us or to give us what we're going to call capabilities. You need the capability. They didn't feel like they were able. It's not obtainable. You know how many times I could have quit and gave up, man, and I appreciate Mr. Yahuwah for just keep me with just enough mind to hang in there. And you don't realize sometimes you're doing stuff, that's what more people, it ain't for you. It's not for you if somebody come behind you. It is if it's somebody come behind. So a lot of y'all don't realize, a lot of stuff you do, it's for people coming behind you. Because a lot of people just quit and give up. You don't see the capability. I tell you, the mystery that's tied behind with the hidden truth. I don't use mystery. You think of novels and science and that other stuff they got. But it's a hidden amount behind the whole thing. It's a hidden amount. That's the truth. You know what? You can kind of get a better understanding. The book talked about even in the reading of the first covenant. What was the problem? Blindness. Where it came from? Veil. What we said the veil do? Cover. And what else it'll do? It'll keep out. It'll keep you from what? It'll hide. You ever seen a show before? I'm going to ask you the show you've seen before. Let me just use one. Let's Make a Deal. What you remember about Let's Make a Deal? 3 curves. Or maybe 2. And he'll ask you to pick one. Or you could take what I got right here. You could take what you see right here. I got $500 right here. You could take this and walk away. Or you can take behind the curve. The goal is to show you how most people will go with what's easy to obtain and not what they can't see. See, the apostle Shaul taught us how while we look not at the thing which are seen, what are these called? He called them temporal. Let's go with the root word, temporary. Well, I don't know if temporal might be short, temporary is a little longer, vice versa, however. But what we look at, that's what we look at. That $500 will last you how long? What the people get it say, $500. How long gonna last me? But this is what I took. I took this. Because this is easier than trying to figure out something behind that. And I wound up losing $500 fooling around with that curve. That's how we think. You know how you think I know you think like that? Because you choose sin over salvation. You can't see it. You can see smoking, drinking, lying, whoremongering, pornography, backbiting, hypocriting, false pretending, and you can see that, and you can take that versus salvation. See, also, you know what they tend to do when they show you that? If you notice something, you can go back and think. Typically, let me use it for a second. When I offer him this here, and I said, listen, you like a smart man. Now, what I'm going to give you an opportunity to do, take that behind that curve now. Or you can take this right here. What y'all tell me to do? Audience, what y'all say? $500. Let me tell you how this used and how this easy to sway him as well with this. What's closer? That's right. That's far off. See, that's what most people faint at. Look what he offered to. If I offered it to him right at that curve, a little wind might blow that little curve, move. I might move around and get a little wind. You might see such a curve. I keep him back to make him more persistent to want this versus something way over there. This is right here, and you can get this and go. And you know you ain't lost. Even in whatever back there, you still came out, you know you're a winner. If you take a chance to go all the way down there to get what's behind them, you can wind up coming out with nothing. That's how the devil tempt you. See, when you found he came to Yahusha in the 4th chapter book of Matthew, he took him closer to the thing he was trying to draw him away from. See, look, he said, listen, all these malkuth I give you, if you just bow down and worship me. But see, he had to set him up closer to the things he was offering. He couldn't be far from them. He didn't leave where he was and say, way over yonder is pinnacles, over there is all the malkuth. No, I got to take you closer to it. So it'll be easy for you to accept it and take that. See, well, we fall to add a lot of because you ignorant of Satan devices. The man gets advantage of you. That's why most people quit, because of the distance. You're taking a chance at going out. What if you get to the end and nothing's there? What if you find out after you die, you could have had all this and this was pleasure? I'd rather take my chance with Mr. Yahuwah. You keep that. I'm going behind the curtain. So in order for me to take, when I took the curtain, right, what I had to do, I actually had to change my uniform. Make sense? Ninth chapter, pick me up, Abarim. We'll come back and pick this up. Finish that 663. Well, we'll come back and get that. Abarim. See that 9 and 1. Let's see what happened. Abarim 9 and 1, they call it Hebrews. Listen to the book.
Then Ammon the Akkad Barith had also ordinances of Ruach service.
See that? They had ordinances of Ruach services. Listen.
And a Aratz Makdash.
Yes.
For there was a tabernacle made, the first, wherein was the candlestick.
See that? The first wherein the candlestick.
And the table.
And the table.
And the shulakam.
And the shulakam.
Which is called the Makdash.
See, that was called the Makdash, not the sanctuary. Listen.
And after
what?
The second veil,
yes,
the tabernacle, which is called the Kudash of all.
Listen.
Which had the golden censer.
So they had the golden censer.
And the Taba.
And the Taba.
Of the Barith, overlaid round about with gold.
Yeah.
Wherein was the golden pot that had manna, and Aharon's rod that budded, and the tables of the Barith.
See that? Listen.
And over it the cherubims of Kabud,
yeah,
shadowing the Rakam seat,
yeah,
of which we cannot now speak particularly.
Yeah.
Now, when these things were thus ordained,
tell me what happened.
The Kohanim went always into the Akkad tabernacle,
yeah,
accomplishing the service of Elohim.
What happened?
But into the second went the Rosh Kohan alone, once every year, not without Dam.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't get it. How we going to get in? Huh? Now you got to change your uniform. The Kohanim had a uniform. So had to change. When the book told you, when Yehukanan, we learned that from Yaakov. When he said that he built a rock and he called the Elohim house, he would take his mishpachah up there. And you know what he told him to do? Be clean first. See, before he would put no uniform on, he had to do divers washings. You can't tell him I'd be clean just from just speaking the debar to him. First, what they knew, he was trying to tell you these were Ruach type behaviors. So the first thing that he was going to have to do, he was going to wash his flesh. This was all symbolism, what we call immersion. This is purifying. So now they learn to take Ma'im, that he need to wash before he go and present himself to Elohim. Then he realized he had to put on a uniform that will allow him to be identified when he came into the place. We know how important identification is, right? Who taught us about identification? Who? Yahusha. Exactly right. We learned about that. When he went and see his Albert, it would be represented to you ain't gonna believe it, like the second veil. So he didn't go in there alone, did he? He had to bring something to eat in there with him, didn't he? His mother told him to go and kill quick. She was going to make him something. She had to kill something. It was something that his Abba desired. You cold. I'm sorry. Yeah, his son, don't play. You guys messing with you. You screwing up a lot today. But I'm talking about the father, yo. Yahusha was the Abba, though. But we look at when Yaakov went in, she had to kill something for him in order for him to go in the presence of his Abba. And he had to bring something that was, we would call, his father wanted, and he said, such as ahab. So it would be something, let's say his sacrifice had to be, I'm trying to think of a word, acceptable? He had to bring something acceptable. See, all these were all carnal ordinances, these were carnal working, but they taught us from a Ruach perspective. What did the Abba want? So you know what it taught us as well? It taught us who did he want to go to there? Asu. He wanted Asu. What did he do about, what was significant about Asu? He harbored him. He harbored him. He harbored him. And he wanted him to go and make him savory meats such as what? That he harbored. You remember that? And then his aim heard it, his mother, and she told him to quickly go and kill, and she was going to fix him for it. And he was able to disguise or put on the Kohanim uniform. We're going to use that symbol because that was symbolism. To go in and to look like and to pretend to be Asu. In doing that, he was allowed to get a baraka. You know what we learned? Let's see something. 10:1, Romans. Let's see if y'all pick it up. Because statements are made. We clarify. Let's see. Listen to the book. Listen to the book.
Akeem, my Lord's desire and Palal to Elohim for Yasharal is that they might be saved.
What did you do?
For I bear them record
That,
they have a zeal of Elohim
but not
according to knowledge,
for they.
being ignorant of Elohim.
See that? He said, being ignorant of Elohim who?
Sadiq,
And did what?
going about to establish their own Sadiq,
And did what?
have not submitted themselves unto the Sadiq of Elohim.
Tell them what happened.
For Mashiach is the end of the Torah for Sadiq,
See that? To who?
to everyone that Aman.
See that? And that's why Christians mess up at. You know the end is, it's always done. I mean, we don't have no use for the law. We're trying to see the conclusion. And who do we learn that from? Who do we learn that from? What was the statement? That's not going to make sense. That's why the white people, when they put conclusion, they'll tell you the end. Huh? Got it? They will use end because end will throw you off. How we all took end in Christian, that would justify ain't no law. Because Christ came. Right? No, that's the conclusion. And that's what we learned from Kahala. It told us to hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep, what was it? What they use for Amar? Where did you get the commandment from? So, hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Elohim and keep his commandment, for this is. So how am I going to get rid of the law? That only makes sense. That's the whole duty. That's the whole doing. And when I do that, you ain't going to believe it. At the end, I'm going to I'll get the Mashiach. It's going to be the conclusion of the whole matter. So if I follow the way Musha wrote and how the Nabi'im and how they instructed, then it's supposed to get me to him. This is how we talk about how the sword being the pattern, being is like a map, it's supposed to get us somewhere. Y'all got it? That's how you know if you're following right. When you find people follow the law and they tell you, well, he hadn't come yet, I already know you're not following. What word I'm going to use? Lawfully. That's right. He talked about man fighting. You know, when they have matching, it's certain things you can do and disqualify. Racing, you can disqualify, you can jump the gun. It's stuff you do and disqualify. It looks good until somebody who can, what I'm going to use the person they're going to call it? Judge. So now, I done fought a good fight. I done ran a good race. Mr. Yahuwah got to judge it. And you know, you come up to find out, we got some technicalities. Got some technicalities going on here. And they can hinder you from you winning. Got it? You can do all that and run and get to the end, and you find out, man, there's some technicality. You've been disqualified. And you know why they got to go back and they got to talk to and got to look at, right? The judge. The judge got to call it. Y'all all right? That's what we're looking at. So we're going through here. We got to make sure we're making decisions and got opinions. We make sure we can line this thing up. I put some stuff out my mouth. Let's see me and my boss how we work this out. Listen to the book. Still the 10th chapter of the book of Romans. What verse here? Verse 7?
5.
Verse 5. I'll take it. Listen.
For Moshe describeth the Sadiq, which is of the Torah,
Tell them what he told them.
that the Ish which doeth those things
Should do what?
shall live by them.
Listen.
But the Sadiq, which is of Amunah, speaketh on this wise,
Saying what?
not in thine lob, who shall ascend into Shamayim,
To do what?
that is, to bring Mashiach down from above,
Listen.
or who shall descend into the deep,
Yeah.
that is, to bring up Mashiach again from Mut.
Listen.
But what saith it? The debar is nigh thee, even in thy mouth,
Do what?
and in thy lob.
Do what?
That is the debar of Amunah, which we preach. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth
And do what?
the Adon Yahusha, and shalt aman in thine lob, that Elohim hath raised him from the Mut, thou shalt be saved.
Listen.
For with the lob ish aman unto Sadiq, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. For the scripture saith, whosoever aman on him shall not be ashamed.
Yeah.
For there is no difference
There's
between
what now?
no difference
Between what?
the Yehudi and the Greek.
For what?
For the same Adon over all
Is
is
what?
rich unto all that call upon him.
You ain't gonna believe what happened when your code went in. Hey, Abba called for Asu. He answered his Abba. His Abba baraked him. You know what I find from that? Wasn't no difference. Wasn't no difference. There were little small similarities. He told him about how to smell, but the voice. But basically, when it come down to it, it wasn't no different. If it would have, he wouldn't have gave it to him. That's all. How you understood that? How you understand that? That's why I tell you, I can't let these people just talk to me. Just come shove this book in my face. I can't let you. I gotta slap you in your mouth. You're gonna mess this up. How you understand that? See, I just believe him what he said. You ain't gonna be saved. You gotta believe as the scripture have said. What scripture verified this statement for you? Now, was your code Asu? No, you're exactly right. Who was he going to Barak? Asu. Asu was supposed to bring him what? As what? As he ahar. Bring me what I love. And your code brought it to him. So when your code brought it to him, he baraked it. And you know what that tell me? There is no difference between the Yehudi or no other nation. For the same Elohim is what?
Rich unto all that call upon him.
How did you say it? He's falling on that just guy had to give him that little bit. I told him, me and my boss, listen, me and my boss work like that. I put out my mind. He said, we'll go get it. Hey, these folks will think you just made something up. A lot of times these folks be running out there just putting people together and got these folks thinking they say it can't be right because you don't even understand it. That's what he always was trying to stop. He had people doing stuff without understanding. In the book of Romans, you know what he told what happened? You know what? Aharon. He'll mostly call it our first Kohanim. First Kohan. Melchizedek first, but we'll count him first for us that we knew. He had, was it daughters? What was it? Benin. And you know, they'll go coming behind you, had the same occupation as the Abba. They went and they offered a sacrifice. What happened with them? Call it strange. When something strange, you know what that usually is? Out of the ordinary. That's what strange is. You say something strange. That means ordinarily it's not like this. That's what strange is, okay? A stranger is somebody I'm not acquainted with, okay? He killed him. He killed him. He just killed him. Because I don't recognize that. I don't acknowledge that. So we're looking at what does he acknowledge. Got it? The man lets us know what he wants. Jacob didn't run there right quick with a ham sandwich. He didn't run there with no bramish stew. That's not what he wants. He said, make me savory meats such as, which means you're going to have to be taught. Hold on for a minute. It's written in Nabaim, ain't it? How do you know what to bring? You know what I love? Someone had to teach you. Somebody had to teach you. So now when he was taught, his mother would have taught him. Take it how you want, his mother would have taught him. Because she said, you bring to me, I'm going to do it. That's equivalent to showing you how you got to be taught to know what he wants. She said, quick, go and fetch me one to go. Bring it, and I'm going to prepare it for you. I'm going to show you this is what he likes. This is a carnal act, but we're talking about the Ruach. Now, they're going to get it, woman preacher. We're talking about food. We're talking about meat. Who's going to work in the kitchen? The woman. We're talking about appetite. The same thing we're going to Mr. Yahuwah. He has an appetite. What makes him sick on his stomach is sin. He vomits it. We know that. He put the people out of the land. We could tell you, got Yahuwah hot, and he kicked their blank right out the land. That's a quick to vomit it. When something get in your own life, make you sick, listen, how many of y'all been, you like, it won't come up, you make yourself throw it up. Because you're going to get no rest till you get it out. That's what they did. They made him throw them up. They made him throw them up. You know, he looked at, this stuff ain't selling for me. It ain't selling, I can't get no shalom. You all right? See, when you get an understanding, then you understand the concept, the way is a whole lot easier than what people tell you. Well, most of our people are offended because they hadn't known the way. That's what they tried to tell us. We don't know what he said. Listen, I'm going to go, don't let your law be trouble. You believe in Elohim, believe also in me, in my other house, many men, one so I would have told. Now, I go to prepare a place, and if I go, I'll come again and receive them. I said that where I am, there you're going to be also. We don't know where you're going. And how are we going to know the way? I don't know where you're going, you leave me. How are we going to know? I don't know where you're going. And you know what they tell you? That the statement was made in the book by Uriah 16:18 was true. He told you the Torah and the Nabi'im were unto who? Since that time, they ain't understanding because nobody been teaching about going nowhere. All you see people die, people go to the grave. We done heard about him coming back with 10,000 hit Malachim, but he was going to do something. We ain't want to talk about no going nowhere. Only place they knew was Jerusalem.
Yeah.
That's what the land of the Arbors.
Right.
Now you talking about getting out of here? I don't know how to leave here. And you talking about coming back and getting me? First of all, where you going and how we going to know how to go there? Man said, I'm the rock. Well, use a rock for that. A rock, the rock way, but a rock way of life. Said no east can come to him but by me. That means I got to watch you. I got to learn about you and where you're going. And I got to follow that same pathway. Because I don't know the way. He just told me the way, then I'm going to be following. I'm following suit. How many of y'all went to elementary? How many of y'all used to line up and go to lunch? How many of y'all done heard them say, follow one in front of you? That's what I've been told. Follow the man in front of you. Because I don't know the way. Get one in front, line everybody up, alphabet go, line up, boom, 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 boom. They go, they line them up by books. Line them up. And everybody just follow the person in front of you. And you don't believe they'll tell you, keep a straight line. There's a single file line, straight line. That's how we're going to get in. So you know what he came to do? Make the crooked path straight. Single file, straight line. He told y'all what the gate was. What was it? Straight. The gate going to be straight, narrow the way. Ain't no room. Ain't no room to get off. But you got to think about it, though. You keep it narrow so you can't get off because you're trying to get in a straight gate. I can't get a wide way and try to get in a straight gate. I'm wind up hitting something. So if I keep the way real narrow and the gate straight, I know the way is straight just like the gate. Y'all all right? It all got to line up. But as a Christian, I heard straight the gate, narrow. I said, probably a straight way. No, I don't know. That's confusing. But it makes sense. Huh? You know why I let you know the gate straight? Everybody ain't getting in.
That's right.
Everybody ain't getting in.
That's right.
That's just being honest. The narrow way, listen here, it's tight.
Tight.
That man told you, ain't no Raven the Beast going to be there. It's too narrow. Like that straight right there. He ain't no, listen, I ain't clean. You ain't going to believe it. It's too narrow. Ain't no way to get over it. It's just no way. Listen, folks, we just got to get this thing right. That's that bottom line. We got to get it right. Y'all got to think we come and get in a book that people done played with. Man, we got to dispel a lot of stuff. I know a lot of y'all, it's so hard on you. Oh, it's just, ooh, what's right? Ooh, I don't know. I guess I'm confused. I be studying so much stuff. Stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, it ain't good for everybody to venture off and everything. It ain't good for everybody. You got to be strong-minded. Because a lot of time when I look and I see stuff, I look, you always remember talking dealing with people's opinion. You do a lot of people's opinion. People play with y'all just don't know it. What y'all think the purpose of Yahusha coming along and then changing, like, Saul name to Paul? Y'all ever thought about that? Y'all ever think about nothing like that? Because Paul would come from the Greek word Paulos. It would be like Paulos. Not Apollos. Something like Paulos. Paul. What kind of name would that be? That's Greek. That you ain't ever thought about why he would do something like that? Because you'll send them to the Greeks, huh? You send them to all these different nations, and these people will be of other nationality. So you will see where they will receive a Greek, either they would receive a Yehudi, wouldn't it? That makes sense. They changed his name to Paul. Right? So I go to the and tell my name is Ulal Aklak. These white people gonna hear me? Why not? Sound terrorist. See, he did automatically say terrorist. He ain't said Arabic or Muslim. He said terrorist. Because that's how they think. Certain names are going to spark certain things. Shaul is an Abari name. Paulus is Greek. Tight, ain't it? A lot of stuff out there. Pick me up in the 9th chapter of the book of Acts of the Apostles. Listen to the book.
I say the Ahmad in Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness in the Ruach HaKodesh.
Then what you do?
That I have great heaviness.
Well, once you get over that, listen. If I could just take you to that true dirt one time. When you pull that stuff right out, that motorcycle ramp, boy, be stacked up so hard. That mother cane that joker real good. Hell, let the Bible. The devil is a liar. See, but that's a human mistake. That ain't cast into no Sheol. Isn't that right? Listen to the book.
And Shaul, yet breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the Methodis of the Adon, went unto the Rosh Kohan and desired of him letters to Damascus to the synagogues, that if he found any of this way, whether they were Anashim or Ashah, he might bring them bound unto Jerusalem.
Listen, give him a little louder. Come on.
And as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined round about him a Aur from Shamayim, and he fell to the Adumah, and heard a voice saying unto him, Shaul, Shaul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, Who art thou, Adon? And the Adon said, I am Yahusha, whom thou persecutest. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And he, trembling and astonished, said, Adon, what wilt thou have me to do? And the Adon said unto him, Zarak, and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. And the Anashim, which journeyed with him, stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no Ish. And Shaul Zarak from the Adumah, and when his eyes were opened, he saw no Ish, but they led him by the hand and brought him into Damascus. And he was 3 yamim without sight, neither did eat nor drink. And there was a certain Methodis at Damascus named Ananias, and to him said the Adon in a Kazum, Ananias, and he said, Behold, I am here, Adon. And the Adon said unto him, Zarak, and go into the street which is called Straight, and inquire in the Beth of Yehuda for one called Shaul of Tarsus, for behold, he Palau, and have seen in a Kazun a Ish named Ananias coming in and putting his hand on him that he might receive his sight. Then Ananias answered, Adon, I have heard by many of this Ish how much Rasha he have done to thy Kudash at Jerusalem, and here he hath authority from the Rosh Kohanim to bind all that call on thy Shem. But the Adon said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me to bear my Shem before the Gentiles in Malakim and the Benim of Yasharal. For I will shew him how great things he must suffer for my Shem's sake. And Ananias went his way and entered into the Beth, and putting his hands on him, said, Ak Shaul, the Adon, even Yahusha, that appeared unto thee in the way as thou camest, have sent me, that thou mightest receive thy sight and be filled with the Ruach HaKudash. And immediately there fell from his eyes as it had been scales, and he received sight forthwith, and Zarach, and was immersed. And when he had received meat, he was strengthened. Then Shaul, certain Yamim, with the Methodis, which were at Damascus, and straightway he preached Mashiach in the synagogues, that he is the Ben of Elohim. But all that heard him were amazed and said, Is not this he that destroyed them which called on this Shem in Jerusalem, and came hither for that intent, that he might bring them bound unto the Rosh Kohanim?
Yeah, that's good. What happened?
But Shaul increased the more in strength, and confounded the Yahudim which dwelt at Damascus, proving that this is very Mashiach.
That's good. At the 13th chapter, Acts of the Apostle. Listen to the book.
Yeah.
First one.
Now there were in the Adon.
Do me a favor. Pull up Lexicon. Greek. Niger. Listen.
Now there were in the Adon that was at Antioch certain Nabaim and Muray, as Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger, Nigger, and Lucius.
Hold on, stop it. What'd you call him?
Niger,
What did you call him?
Nigger,
What did you call him, nigga?
sir.
Why did you call him nigga?
Because you said that's what it originally was.
You pulled it up. Lexicon, Greek, Niger. Can we hear it? You can put it where we can hear it? You gonna put it on the mic so I can hear it?
Yes,
I want
sir.
you to click. No, I want you to click it. It'll tell you what it says. Hold on, let them hear it. Hold on. Let them hear. What is it? Listen to it. Let them put the mic to it. Basti got it. Let him get the mic. Put the mic. Hold on. Let him get it. What is it? Hold on. Now he goes.
G 3526. Niger.
They'll believe me. I told what the white man called him.
That's right.
They had to let him hear it. They ain't gonna believe nothing I tell them. They gonna love the white man.
That's right.
See, he trying to be stupid. Now why the Greek gonna call you nigger? And then the white man, notice, white man don't call you nigger. You say nigger. The white man tell you a nigger.
Yeah.
And you be sitting around telling, why he call me a nigger? Because the white man is showing you that's what the Greeks named you. That's what they always called you. And you sitting here ready to fight these white folk, and you a Christian. This is why I had to teach these people. They not smarter than me.
That's right.
The man insults your intelligence. Now you heard the white man just tell you what your name was. You nigger. Don't call me that. I'm a Nigerian. You are a niggering.
That's right.
White man, tell it. You heard the man tell it. Let them hear it again, but they ain't gonna believe it. They ain't gonna believe it like that. They gotta hear this law. What does he call me?
Nigger.
The man called me nigger. What is he gonna tell me right?
Nigger. That's right.
So I just want y'all to hear it so they hear the white man tell it to him. Listen, I already knew this said. I can pick his spelling up. I'm smart a whole lot of these. I told you, look at no N-E-E ain't gonna be no Niger.
That's right.
How you gonna tell me that it pronounced N-E-E? And you got Niger. They don't even make common sense. They'll win for it though. They win for it. Oh, that white man. Get on that boat, nigga.
That's right.
I'm sorry, nigger.
That's right.
White man insult. You think I can take this book at 100% solid when this cracker playing me like that? I gotta check this crack on everything.
Everything.
You just ease that in. No, man ain't gonna go listen. They ain't gonna read it. All they wanna say, see, they called him that because he was black. They called him because he's a nigger. That's what white folk call it. They had me think, I said, well, it was cause of mispronounce. They pronounce it exactly what it is. You a nigger.
That's
what
right.
do white people call blacks?
Niggers.
No, you sure they nigger?
Niggers.
Oh, y'all niggers?
Niggers.
You don't never hear no white man call you no niggers?
Niggers.
They call you nigger. You a nigger.
That's right.
Does he not tell you? He say you a nigger.
That's right.
They don't like that.
They don't like
They
it.
don't like it. Low down, disgusting, dirty person. I'd rather you call me black. Nigger. Don't call me. You call me black or colored. Nigger. You ain't that smart. Listen, you still got poop in your drawers. You're not that smart. Man, insults them, man. And they want listen, sound like somebody this just sound talk Bible. I slap the piss out you, nigger.
That's right.
The man insults you.
Yeah.
If I'd have did that, I'd have never let you hear no volume. You'd have been sitting there trying. I'd have put the N-I hyphen. That's how I'd have played you. White man put it, he realized you ain't that smart anyway. You'll believe anything. He just put N-I-G-E-R. You said, see, that's Niger. They get you. The man telling you, it's pronounced N-E-E-G. Nigger. You are a nigger. That's what white people call. Notice, they will never call you niggers. They'll call you niggers because they know exactly what they're saying. That thing, like Josh said, that world's strong. That world's strong, man. Listen, that white man can't just start teaching me that, man. I've been insulted. You just insulted me. Then you didn't teach me correct. You told me, you called me nigger because that's a low-down, disgusting, dirty person. That's what he told me the definition was. When I first got it in the 80s, the definition for nigger, if you go look in the dictionary, it meant low-down, disgusting, dirty person. Now they'll call it something vulgar, extreme, whatever they got something new, because they change your stuff to throw you off. None of that junk correct. So if he lied about that definition, what else he lied about? Because nigger means black. That's why they have all the rubber, the Niger. He don't even know he's a nigger. He got cut Niger. Nigger. Your country's named nigger. There's no way you named it nigger. He's showing you that he took you, he stole you. You think I'm gonna let an African sit down and try to teach me something?
No.
African? I'm a better child. That insult my intelligence. I didn't go to college for that. I didn't go to college to be insulted.
Right.
Isn't that right? You think I paid for gas to go to college for somebody to insult my intelligence? We won't do that. I'm telling you, they don't like that, though, boy. Can I hear it again, Pastor, please? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Everybody, I want you to close your eyes and open your heart. And just let him speak to you. Close, be open, just close your eyes.
Strong's G 3526. Niger. Niger.
Man, call them nigger. And on their knees and praying. Call them nigger. You niggers need to get it. The man done insulted you. Man done played the whole time, and they be fighting me. What they gonna do there? I tell you that player the creed, you know what they say? Tony Smith again. Taking God's word out of context. That's right, because God is great. And the man is sitting here, that ain't my voice. I didn't spell that. I tried to tell him, that's the only thing he played with, Leon. Everything else good. Listen, let's finna read. We just be jumping off subject all the time. And you went around with the Holy Ghost. You niggas need to get it. The man is so true. Listen to the book.
Now there were in the Adah that was at Antioch certain Nabaim and Murray, as Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger, and
So
Lucius,
Simeon.
and Cyrene,
So that's
and Manaen,
Simeon. All right, listen. Go ahead.
which had been brought up with Herod,
Yeah.
the Tetrarch, and Shaul,
Tree trot, I think it is. Go ahead.
as they ministered to the Adon and fasted. The Ruach HaKodesh said, "Separate me Barnabas and Shaul
For
for
what?
the work,
For the work.
whereunto I have called them." And when they had fasted and palawed and laid their hands on them, they sent them away.
What happened?
So they, being sent forth by the Ruach HaKodesh, departed
See that?
unto
How they got sent away? By the what?
Ruach HaKodesh,
What happened?
departed unto Cilicia, and from thence they sailed to Cyprus.
What happened?
And when they were at Salamis, they preached the Debar of Elohim in the synagogue
What happened?
of the Yahudim, and they had also Yehukanan to their minister. And when they had gone through the Isle unto Pamphos, they found a certain sorcerer, a false Nabi, a Yahudi, whose Shem was Bar Yahusha, which was with the deputy of the country, Sargarcius Paulus, a prudent Ish, who called for Barnabas and Shaul and desired to hear the Debar of Elohim. But Elyemus, the sorcerer, for so is his Shem by interpretation,
Who?
withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from the Amunah. Then Shaul, who also was called Shaul, filled with the Ruach HaKodesh, set his eyes on him and said, "O full of all subtlety and all mischief."
Hold on, stop. What's wrong with you, Dwight? What'd you think about something? Who changed his name? Who that? See, I just induced you with a suggestive thought. You never heard him change his name. He appeared to him. He told you he called him Shaul. When he sent Ananias down to him, he told him Shaul. When Ananias came into him, he called him Shaul. They never told you he changed his name. They just told you who is called also Paul. And it's in parentheses. That's why you pay me. I had to catch these crackers. I catch these crackers every day. I just induced them because I knew they'd just buy into the hype. He asked him who he was. He told him his name, and he called his name, Shaul. Why he said, I'm Paul. I'm Paulus. See, crackers get you. They show you you're not smart. You don't think. You take suggestive thoughts. The writer just told you who is also called. Why Yahusha didn't call him Paul? Call him Shaul. Told Ananias when he go in there. Ask for Shaul. Shaul had letters. Shaul is going to synagogue. Shaul is going to Yahudim. It's going to be kind of funny coming in your name Paul. Paul is Greek. You got letters. You done studied the Torah at the feet of Gamaliel, a teacher of the law, the Torah. Now they induce your mind, told the man Greek. Now why you pay me? Crackers play with you. They just play with you. I just led y'all out. I said, I know they ain't going to think about it. They'll just keep going. Y'all want to pay attention. He never told you to change the name. Let me ask y'all a question. Who told us that you should change the name? Because you didn't hear that, did you? You saw how swift they just changed that?
Yeah.
Every reading after that,
Yeah.
they'll start saying Paul.
That's right.
Why we couldn't leave it Shaul?
That's right.
Pick me up at the Matthew chapter 16, verse 14. These people don't realize I had to be on top of these people. They don't like me, Leon. I done told y'all. Let me tell you what happened. I told y'all these crackers gonna kill me. They ain't got no choice. My wife don't like to hear that. I don't blame her. She don't want to be without her man. See, now everybody get a key there. Why her got to be sacrificed? Well, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. You know, it's all well worth it. And I heart my Shaul. I got a great wife. But, you know, the work just too big. You know, informing our people is just a task. We need it. We need it. Man, because you'll take this book, you just be reading, you just take stuff for granted. He never said it. Why didn't he call him Paul? Name don't matter. We can't, you tell me, who's that stupid? He don't know translation. He just use his translated name. White people did it, gave you the favor. It got you to buy into him being Greek. Man told you he born in Cilicia, no strange city. He said, but I was brought up at the feet of got me off. Because I was brought up at the feet of the man. The man taught me. Because I was taught the law. People always gonna get y'all. They always gotta get y'all. I tell you, that's probably the only thing they play with. Can I say it? Niggers. That's probably all they play with. I gotta slip something else in there. That's all I'm gonna play with, give you nigger. They ain't gonna play around and just say, also call Paul. So, also call Paul. Just say, why would you can't stay with Shaul? Every letter you got, I, Paul. He get you over. So you go look up Paul. Paul gonna take you to the Greek. Well, Paul or something like that. It's Greek. Gonna get you over. So you start thinking Greek thinking because I keep inducing you with Greek doctrine. That's all these folks get you. These folks play with you. I try to tell y'all, these people play with y'all. Y'all come in my class, you play, you go through, you laugh, and these people making a fool out you with this book. That's what they do. That's the crockett is the master deception with you. Listen to the book.
He saith unto them, but whom say ye that I am? And Shimon Cuff answered and said, Thou art the Mashiach, the Ben of the Kai Elohim. And Yahusha answered and said unto him, Barak art thou, Shimon Bar Yuna, for Basar and Dam have not revealed it unto thee, but my Abba which is in Shamayim. Mm-hmm. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Cuff, and upon this Aban I will build my Adah.
He gonna give you Cephas. And give you other name other than tell you his name was Cuff. He gonna tell you that just translate over to Peter. He told Peter his name is Cuff. That don't make sense. Because Peter's gonna be their translation for Cuff. For Cephas. They play with you. He set that man on the Abari. You going to speak to Abari people. I'm trying to get you away from these people discipline. And name would have been something like Simon. You got Simon, Simon. That's his name, not Simon, but Simon. He named him Cuff. Makes sense. You're trying to establish your Malkut, not theirs. See, these people keep trying to make it almost as though it's the same thing. Just like, Jerusalem in Orlando, Florida. You ain't gonna believe what it's just like. It's just like Jerusalem over in Israel. That's how they get you. You know where they got that from? They got it from your book. They got it from your book. Well, he set up stuff too. It's probably been set up in Jerusalem. But he set it in Dan. And told them it was too far for the people to go down. That's what cracker do to you. They start looking at the money those people making, ripping you off, putting you in the wrong place over there. So they say, hey, it's too much. They need to come to Orlando, Florida to save their money. You can feel the presence. That's how they get you. People play with you. They can play with you from this book. That's how dangerous, and you have to watch everything. If white people getting away with something going on with it. If white people taking something going on with it. It ain't never a take and give for no reason. Everything they're doing has got a practice behind it. It's got some type of ritual behind it. These people have no idea. These people play with you, folks. These people play with you. Listen, these people have always played with you. It's never been a time these people hadn't played with you. Never been a time they hadn't played with you. You just hadn't known it. Like I tell them, y'all listen to the show sometimes, I try to tell y'all, see, it hadn't worked. They learned from Mizraim. The practice didn't work with abortions. It didn't work. Because you know what wound up happening? He was still having them. He was still busting them out. One way, sure, definite, to stop it. Kill the women. Kill the women. You can't make no baby without no women. They killing y'all. You just don't know it. Listen, listen. This is what these people don't realize. Every great fighter has studied other fighters before them. You study them for two reasons. You learn their technique and you learn their failures. That's why you want to study them. You want to learn what got them off. If it was the women, if it was the drugs, or if it was the drinking, it was the partying. It's because they stopped training. That's what you really want to study a great fighter for. You catch his technique, but you're really going to be good. You want to watch where he failed at. That's why a man will come behind me and tell him, I'm better than he is. Because I studied him, I learned the technique, and I saw why he faltered at. Most of them here don't know that. They don't know that, though. Because you're really not that bright. Y'all really not that bright. Not to insult you like that, but to insult you. To realize what you really want to look for, you really want to learn what that failure was. That's where you get better. Shalom. Why is the smartest of everyone we ever had and richest? But you can believe what happened. What you said was? So I keep my hand out the women. That's how I know I'm better. See, you want to watch a real great fighter, you want to watch him for his failure. Where you get off at, that's how you get better. That's what this book was about, so you can get better. See, when I read the 11th chapter of the book of Abarim, all great fighter champion. Waxed valiant in flight. Had cruel markers and trial. These all having obtained through what? But not having received, all that he having provided. You tell me I got better things and ain't better than them? I got a better technique and ain't better than them? Muhammad's only good because he studied two of the greatest you'll never seen. He learned how to trash talk. He watched them. He studied them. He knew exactly where they failed and where their faults came in. Jack Johnson, he studied. Jack Johnson was the father of trash talking. Man, you get trash talk in the ring. They don't know where he get like. He studied. He stole from them. He watched them. You know their problem was too? Women. He liked women and he liked the party. He watched them. He was a great fighter. He watched Joe Louis. He was a champion. You know what he told him though? He fought flat-footed. Start watching him. He started seeing where his failure was. Too long to come up your foot flat-footed. He needs to step on his toe. Ali could roll, but he could dance. So he flat-footed. I done caught him. I see where his shortage at. He told, he said to beat him. I see, he wouldn't beat him. He said to beat him. He flat-footed. He said he never got me. I'd have got him. They don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. Stay in your seats. If you're going to be great, you're going to learn from men failure. That's what he gave this book about. It was about people failure so we could get better. Y'all all right? That's all about so we can get better. That's why Yahusha was better than them. I watched all these guys failure. He watched a man get a whole malkut and lose it. He said, there's no way I can screw up like this. This joker here greedy. He done sat here and ate and lost everything. When I tasted it, I wouldn't drink no more of it. He was told already by his aim told him, don't give your strength to Anashim. It's not good for a malak to drink no wine. He knew. When I stayed what? I turned. They made that one. He let that start. He said, man, that thing look good and cold. He said, get some of that out of there. Take it to the governor. He learned. He told, don't drink it. He learned. He said, Tom, I already know don't fool with that stuff. Man, you get the part drink, you got something going to slip out your mouth. You don't mess around, you don't give up. He learned about it. He said, listen, when he said, don't give me riches nor poverty. He said, I don't want to forget. He learned them guys forgot. He said, don't make me too poor, because I'll steal. He learned I need a happy, what they call medium. I need a happy medium where I learn to be content. You know who taught him about that? Daoud did. You know what Daoud told him? A little that a Sadat man have, and more than all the treasure of the wicked. He stayed with his avatar. See, I try. Y'all not smart. I watch you. You gotta learn. You gotta watch. You gotta learn from these people. I read the book. I see the people fed. I said I gotta make sure I don't mess up and mess this up. You know what he did drink? They'll tell you he didn't drink wine. You will be lying because he did. His mother taught him that. She said, you want to give it to the one that's ready to die. That's why he could tell my thirst. You got to obey the book. Come on. Why y'all think he made wine at the wedding? His mother told him. She said, son, they have no wine. I don't know what I'm going to do with y'all. We're talking about perfection. We're talking about trying to get to perfection. That's why we got to examine these people's speech. What these people giving us? These people dangerous. These people didn't give you this book for no perfection. This book is altered for a man or woman to fall. This book is full of dark pits and tricks. These people got a secret hidden agenda to get you on. So we got to watch them, got to examine what they told you can't do. They told you ain't nobody perfect but God. They were trying to tell you about their Greek God. Elohim is perfect. Elohim knows a perfect way. If we keep everything he said and do everything, you can do it. You can do it. Don't tell me that. You can do it. You just got to set your mind. Some of y'all set your mind on ready to fail. I'm set on ready to make it and ready to meet him. Ready to be caught up. Ready to go home. I ain't ready to start over. Need to be ready to get it right. All the ready you need to do ain't none of it for start back over. It's ready, let's get ready, let's go home. They're walking critical to us. Put me up at 1:6, sit at 142. Yehukanan. I'm trying to get y'all out. We ain't even read no law. I know, but then I had to still get them. Now they want to think they too smart. Pick me up at 737 first. Oh, all right, quick. Sit down. Mashali. Mashali. 31 and 1. Listen to the book.
In that last Yom, that great Yom of the Muhadi,
What happened?
Yahusha stood in Sa'ak, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that aman on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow Nahar of Kai Ma'im.
Y'all see that? Gonna flow Nahar, river, underground streams. What are you talking about? Underground streams. Listen.
But this spake he of the Ruach.
See that? He was talking about the Ruach, which
They that aman on him
should do what?
receive.
Tell me what happened.
For the Ruach HaKadosh was not yet given.
Because they're what?
Yahusha was not yet glorified. Kabul.
That's right. That means you still on the law. I had to get your kids catch up. That was just GP. Marshall Lee 31 and 1. Other one got me 6 and 52. Listen to the book. Turn your mic on, big man. Michael Orr. Listen to the book. Oh, so he don't even read. He read, huh?
I can't see it.
Don't worry about it. What you trying to find. Marshall Lee, 31 and 1. You're too young to go blind, ain't it? That time singing in on, ain't it? When that time you can see, look like you can see for days.
Days.
Couple of seconds now.
Yep.
Listen to the book.
The Dabarim of Malak Lemuel, the Nabi, the Naba that his aim taught him. Mm-hmm. What my being, and what the being of my womb.
What happened?
And what the being of my vow.
Yeah.
Give not thy strength unto Nashim.
Yeah.
Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth Malakim.
See that? She was trying to teach him. She was instructing him. Listen, everybody done fell before you, son. She let him know it well, son. You ain't the first Malak. You ain't the first Malak. Go back and research and watch these guys. She said, Lord, this is how these guys done failed. That's why Yahusha knew he had to keep himself away from it. When they came along and tried to accuse him in the 11th chapter of the book of Matthew, they called him in a wine bibber. He said, but wisdom is justified of her being. There's no way in the world you could accuse me of that. That don't even line up with what I've been taught. I can source information. Listen.
It is not for Malakim, O Lemuel, it is not for Malakim to drink wine.
And you ain't gonna believe what happened. They kind of going through a city, and they put him on a donkey, he rolled through. What were they trying to tell him? What did the scripture say about? Who? They were kind of Malak. You know what they were to do too? Let them know, you can't be drinking. You know you can't be drinking on the job. It's some jobs you get, you can't drink on the job. That don't make sense. Them folk don't went him, but he was telling them that they Malak were coming round upon an ass. What go along with that? You see pretty women like everybody else do, but I done seen that. That destroyed the way of them. Ain't that right? These folks, listen, our people customarily sit around and drink. Look at it. I can't get caught up with it. Because I know what I've been taught. This is the Nabah. This is the Nabuah that she done taught me. That I'm not supposed to do. This destroy the ways of Malakim. She's telling me don't do this. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense when I've seen all these people come up and every one of them fell the exact same way. And she done told me. And these folks tell me I'm a Malak. It don't make sense. Listen.
Nor for Sarim strong drink.
Listen.
Lest they drink and forget the Torah.
See that? All that go along with it. He said, so what? So what if I get drunk? I mean, Noah got drunk. Yeah, but wasn't no law. There wasn't no transgression. There's a law here now. He done try to tell these folks, listen, man. He told these folks how when Shalom could listen. He said, listen, the Malka of the south, she came from the further side to hear the wisdom of Shalom. Then Solomon. You know what he told him? A greater him than him now. Ain't no way in the world let these folks mess me up. He done told all these folks, listen, he told them folks in Nineveh, he said them folks repented when Unah came now. I tell him a greater here than him, a greater than Unah here now. That man will come and say, man, I perfected the way. That man turned out the way, turned out the path. And when he got back on the path and when he came, man, I ain't never left the path. I said, man, I'm better than you. I done perfected the way now. That's the whole purpose y'all reading this book, so we can perfect the way. First thing we do, we read the book. Man, I could never be the man he was. I don't know how. He done left instruction what he did that pleased Elohim. He said that if a man way please Elohim, be able to do what? Then I got to go through and look at what pleased him. And I done learned that from Yaakov. Now bring me savory meat such as our hob, that I might barak you. That's why y'all keep failing. The stuff you bring ain't what it accept. You keep sitting around asking questions, it don't make common sense. Some stuff y'all ask, it's just mind-boggling. That's the 6th chapter book of Mikyah, 6 and 5. Let me hold that for me right quick. They call it Micah. Six and 4. Listen to the book.
For I brought thee up out of the Beth of Mizraim, and redeemed thee out of the Beth of Abadim, and I sent before thee Mushah, Aharon, and...
So you redeemed something so you can put it back in that same worsening state? You redeeming it, keep it the way you brought it back to. He couldn't. That's why I know he don't want me back on no job. He ain't redeemed me because it's equivalent to slavery. Most y'all folk don't know no better. Y'all don't know no better. A lot of stuff you don't know no better. You just accepting of a lot of stuff. It's comfortable. A slave, after a while, it just get to a point where it's just comfortable. It's benefit. Slave had benefit. Master have a good slave sick, he gonna see about it. They call it insurance now. Yeah, master give you time off too. What you think Sunday was for? Sunday was your rest. Your house, he making sure you're gonna work on Shabbat. I'm gonna make sure I'm going to Sheol and you going to Sheol. That cracker gave you Sunday rest. All right, you go to Sunday church and tell me, man, I can't do it on the Lord's day. You're right, because it's Greek. Everything he did, he disciplined you for failure. I be trying to save folks, trying to pull these folks out of these jobs and get these folks to get themselves established. Because I want you to have your own. The man can't redeem you out of the house of bondage. Everybody want to stay in bondage. They stayed in Mizraim. Everybody that want to be free, listen, that put everybody provide for themselves. Mizraim didn't bring them there. Them folks had no government assistance. Them folks walked away from welfare benefit and free housing. They don't even realize that. It's scam. That's how the white folk got you scared to move. Because look at, man, he'll take care of you. He give you time off. He give you sit there. He give you insurance. Every slave master do that for a good slave. You ain't doing nothing extra. That's what a slave master is going to take care of a good slave. But as soon as that slave crosses, as soon as a younger slave come in better, master going to get rid of you. Oh, there's a lot of selling of slaves. There was a lot of getting rid of them. As soon as you get what you couldn't do no more, some of them they kept and they'll put up and say, you know what? You been a good nigga. You been there. I remember my mama, ever since I was a little boy, I remember you was a good nigga to my mama and them and daddy too. They put you somewhere in an old little nigga spot and let you stay. You be just happy. Equivalent to the retirement. It was. They kept some old niggas down. Had raid them up, let them suck their titty. They were like, man, I love your titty. My daddy sucked your titty. I sucked your titty. My little brother sucked your titty. Go sit them titty down right over there. That's all they used for. That man sat around and kept you pregnant so you keep nursing. You got to think about that. One or two things happen, which you know that didn't happen, to get you out to think. It's not hard for any of this stuff to work through. I'm telling you, most of these people can't function. All you got to do is you keep a woman breastfeeding, she'll continue to put out milk. That means that man set you around, just had you titties sucked like a done milking cow. Because there's no way you were banned out just busting baby regular to keep up that milk. The man just keep them kids sucking on your tits to keep you nursing his kids, draining your body. Had we not have breastfed him, his kids would have died off. He'd have died off from malnutrition. Them little weak white kids wouldn't have made it. They had that slave heart. It was that slave owning master. Most of these folks, how many of y'all didn't know that? How many women here know if you keep nursing, you'll continue? I do it, keep on keep up. They all not know in Europe they'll nurse a kid to 10 years old. As long as you keep sucking that titty, if your body don't, it will keep producing. Which means that cracker kept you in the house just milking you out. Well, these people ain't smart. That's why I tell them why they argue with me. You ain't smart enough to be arguing with me. Who you gonna go get? I have the best words.
That's right.
That's crazy.
That's right.
I tell you, stuff these folks don't even. Do you know how much pain? Just what they put a woman body through when she breastfeeding. Do you know what that do to her hormones? You're breastfeeding that long. That white man kept you on consistent suck. Work field, let my kids suck your titty. And you love your master. Go ahead and let them bore a hole in your ear and tell them folks you love your master. They did a damage to her. Now I come along, I don't give but a little bit of time. I just try to wait. Listen, don't let me make a fool out of you. I just want you to hate your situation enough that you break out and do something different. I know what you're going to do. Go back to work. Got me working 9 to 5. Got me working. I get up at midnight. Got me working day and night. Ooh. They work little poor Mike to death. Boy, I ain't getting no childhood. Sucking them dry. They sold him out as a child molester. Them cracking news a child molester, they taught him to do it. They molested him and put him out there as soon as he thought he was going to be a man. Going to run his mouth to Sony. Son, you ain't big enough to talk to Sony. That's what nigga mess up at. When somebody else write your check, you ain't nothing. That's, you can't run it. I don't care what. LeBron James made what? Lifetime check from Nike. How much from the Lakers? 150 million, whatever he made. 180? Run that mouth. LeBron James be broke before you know it. Somebody sign your check. He ain't got no mouth. He a boy. They'll cut that check. Listen, you can do anything. At COVID, Sprite, they'll cut. Listen, nobody got no contract that can't be taken. You are a child. That's what white folk keep. And that's what nigga get excited about. Let me think for me. I'm trying to think. I'm just something stupid. I'm just thinking something real stupid. If I can afford to pay you $1 billion, I probably got what, like 100 million? What, I got like 3-4 million? I couldn't imagine what I got if I can give you $1 billion. If I can give you $1 billion, what I'm probably like 1,000 now, 100 now. How you gonna be the crocker that go in a room and print money? You can't beat me. All I do is, you a nigga, man, I got $200 million. Give me a minute. Go right in the room. All these niggas live in the neighborhood. They the only person do what they do. You got more crackers in the neighborhood don't know play no ball, that play golf. They got family, got jobs, and live in their neighborhood. None of these niggas live in their own city.
No.
They live in what you call this stupid word, community.
Right.
Communities. Gated communities.
Yeah.
Private communities, which means other people living with you that don't play sports.
Yep.
These niggas ain't got no brain. It's just sad how ignorant our people are. And you let these people shove this book in your face, and you ain't got no thinking. White people, a lot of them don't even go to church. A lot of white people not even religious.
That's true.
Listen, I remember a little boy growing up. More white people was on picnic, but that thing used to throw me so bad. We would go, you had to go to church. White folk would be picnicking at the park on Sunday. You try to figure out, you know, you try to figure out what? You got your little Sunday pants there, how we got to go to church? You're like, what? Oh, you ain't get no suit, no area. No. You get some shoes. My dad bought church shoes them 3-4 years. Yeah. You be trying to figure out, man, my toe be hurting. You didn't realize they were growing.
Yeah, that's right.
You be like, man, like somebody trying to throw a knuckleball in my shoe. I ain't getting that, but yeah, one thing for Jesus. You got to suffer for Jesus. I thought you was suffering for Jesus. White folk be at the park, man. White folk didn't do that stuff. How many of y'all remember stuff like that? Like, they ain't going. Man, white folk go to church be 10-15 minutes. They done sung, prayed, preached, shouted in their heart, and left. They got the rest of the day. Nigga go to church, get out 4 o'clock, take a break, and come back tonight. Niggas breath smell like dinner, ain't brushed their teeth. Them folks got peppermint, and the dude done jumped past the peppermint. Call the dude, they ain't going to do that. The dude jump to the side like that and get out their mouth right quick. You like, oh, you be trying, you be trying to figure, how did that turd get past that man? Man, tired and burnt out. Gotta get them to go to school in the morning. Gotta go to work, and I gave it all to Jesus. They burned us. Some white folk done played white football and basketball, all that stuff. White folk done. Look at this thing going around now. Niggas just learning now. They ain't gonna go to hell. They gonna go to church on Sunday. That nigga still, it's a credit. If I kidnap them, this how I do it. Kidnap them and take them to a doctor and kidnap them and open their eye and they be at a baseball for. They just die right on the spot. Take them somewhere and release them in a park. Don't even hurt them. Just take this run and they in a park and folk having fun. They just immediately just die. They programmed your man, white folk running having fun and enjoying themselves. White folk know, man, yeah, we made that up. Niggas. It's Niger. That's what your Jesus call you. See, we got to become conscious. Come on, finish up what you got. I'm going to get y'all out here. I don't hear y'all too long. Come on, so I can get them finish up. Appreciate y'all. This 6, where you at, 6 and 5, Mick, y'all?
The end of 4.
End of 4, listen.
And Marim, O my arm, remember now what Balak, Malak of Moab, consulted, and what Balaam, the Ben of Beor, answered him from Shittim unto Gilgal, that ye may know the Sadiq of Yahuwah.
What happened?
Wherewith shall I come before Yahuwah and shakah myself
Which is what, like bow, prostrate myself? Listen.
Before the Rosh Alahim.
See that? Listen what happened.
Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves of a year old?
Yes.
Will Yahuwah be pleased with thousands of rams, or with 10,000 nahar of oil?
Listen.
Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression?
The what?
Pari of my body.
For the what?
Kaltah of my nafash.
But what happened?
He hath shewed thee, O Ish.
What is what?
Tube.
And what else?
What doth Yahuwah require of thee, but to do sadak?
Let me ask you a question. So you called and have no idea what he's supposed to bring that to Yahusha? Was he asking his Abba when he went there what he wanted? Did he ask him about when they had that checker had that 4 for $3? Cause I mean, going, you don't know what he want. So how you? If that is that, you don't know. You ask, right? But here in the book say he done showed him. See, you called one of him now. His mother heard it. His aunt, and she told him, "Quick, get this. I'm gonna prepare for it and take it into your Abba, cause I heard this is what he wanted." So he went in. He was prepared. That was a readiness. She told him what to put. He said, "Well, listen, I don't even have what he gonna want. My Akeem, he's a hair. I'm smooth." She gave him a coat to put on that would fit him and make the occasion when he's going to be able to present itself to the Abba. That's why the book came on to talk about being Kohan. So you got to think like he think, because we're trying to disguise ourselves. See, if Yahusha is a Kohan, I'm trying to think of that. What was it again? After? Order of Melchizedek. Okay. I'm trying to be the one of the Beni Elohim too. One I decorate, adorn myself the same way. See, when it comes in the 3rd chapter of the book of Kaf, first Olive Kaf 3 and 1, it talk about the wives. You remember what they told them to do? They would just start off to tell them to do, adorn themselves. What did they tell them to do? Tell them to submit themselves. What did it say? In the fear? Who president? Let's see what happened. Olive Kaf 3 and 1. I'm trying to get y'all finished. They'll call it 1 Peter 3 and 1. I just want to make sure we get it. See what the problem I've been in, that praying and asking about something when he done gave you teachers. Your code didn't pray and ask the man that. He done gave. So she said, I'm going to show you what the man requires. This is what I heard him say. This is what he wants. Quick, go get me a kid from the phone. I'm going to cook it for you, and you going to take it in, and he going to barack you. That's all I need. All I need. Then she taught him how to adorn himself. Because, see, there's a certain, you know how important that was? Yahusha faked you. He told you about it when he had set a wedding, and he had set up a wedding. He invited some. Everybody made light of it. And eventually he told him to go get, what was it, the hawk, the lamb, and he said, for what reason? He said he wanted bare field. And when he sat down, it was set, he found somebody. He didn't have on his Kohanim shirt. The Kohanim got an attire. And he asked him, how was it that you came in and you didn't have on a wedding garment? How was you can't get behind the veil if you don't have on what the Kohanim wear. You didn't believe what he did.
Thrust him out.
Go ahead and stay. Because you know what ain't. This is the church of choice. It don't matter without wall. It don't matter what you wear. Don't make it come as you are. That don't work. They said a Christian get you, he bound the man and throw him out. And he told me they're going to be weeping, gnashing the teeth. Because you done came to get in somewhere you can't get in unless there's a certain adorning. Olive, cuff, 1 Peter 3 and 1. Listen what he tells you.
Likewise,
Who?
Yahusha,
Do what?
be in subjection to your own husband,
Listen why.
that if any obey not the debar,
So you can cuss it blank out.
they also may, without the debar,
Do what?
be won by the conversation of the Ashah.
And you know what they're going to tell me about? Preach, I got to pray about that. Where he told you to pray at? See, wherewith shall I come before you? And what does he require? I'm telling you right here what he requires. I need to pray about it. Because I ain't sure about some things. That's where your arrow come in. I get the defects out. Make it simple for you. Listen to what he told you.
While they behold your chaste conversation.
What do we say chaste was? Yeah. Pure. Immaculate. While he behold your immaculate
conversation.
Coupled.
With fear.
You know what a couple is? You know, you learn that word, a couple. Couple with fear. Well, a couple is something, put something together. We just look at a couple. You can look at coupling. You can use a coupling and bring something together. Coupling. Couple, we'll look at some couple too, right? You know, we can kind of quit do that in the book of Matthew 23:23. What do you say? Behold ye, spies of wonder, for I do what?
That's not. Talking about the tithe.
They just go. Talking about the tithe. Man, they just keep going too. Now that 13:41 I gave Acts the Apostle. But that too. He said, "God work in your yum, and work in know why I believe do it." What was it again? A man gonna declare it unto you. 23:22. He said, "One of you scribes, Pharisees, a hypocrite. But what you do?
Pay
tithe. Oh, what was it?
Human.
Man, anise, cumin. And what did you do?
Left out the weighty.
Omitted, which means what? You did what? Left out? Yeah, omit. You can. That's what they do. Sometimes they write, they omit. Y'all all right? The weightier matters of the, what was it?
Two.
What did he tell them they supposed to kill? Judgment, recom, and shalom. These and not. So what we gonna call that?
Couple.
A couple. We call that a couple. Put that together. That's a couple. He will only name a couple things they need to do. Don't leave out one. That's not a couple. That's gonna be singular. It's going to be couple. Like he just told them right here. When you keep that mouth closed, because you keep that mouth closed because you really pissed. And you try not to say that for you don't kill nobody. See, your mouth got to be closed because it's a couple. Couple with, what was it?
Fear. With fear.
See, because you feel a him. Not, I got my mouth closed, I'm going to be in the book, but I'll kill me ML. Right now, this is singular, because this is not what he told you to do. See, you ain't going to get by. Nobody going to get by. See, that's what they say. I'm saved, because I ain't saying that.
Not saved.
Whole time, I kill this ML. I can pause him the night when he go to sleep. I could take the knife and shove it down their throat and lie and claim somebody that did it. But I didn't say that, so I didn't see him. That demon guy, that demon. But you see what I'm saying? We don't look at stuff like, because this is, y'all know, because you'll start saying, long as I ain't saying nothing back, I'm good. You're not good, because he just told you it's supposed to be a couple. Tell me about tell me about their partner.
Who's adorning?
No, back up. He said, if any obey not to the bar, that they also may obey not to the bar, be warned by the
conversation.
Because the conversation got behavior. How about it? You might come and have some sex with you. That behavior doesn't match the conversation. He thought, Dwight, look, woo, that's my new bride. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There's a conduct that goes with the conversation. Got it? I'm trying to get y'all to see that. When I walk like this, that's not going to be, you see what I'm saying? Don't make sense. So he's trying to tell you there's a behavior that goes with the attitude. Got it? That's what I'm trying to get him to see. That's why we miss, because we're thinking, it don't matter about how I act, as long as I ain't say nothing. I'm obeying though. Because you know why? Tell them what happened. If any obey not the word, they also may what?
Without the debar.
Do what?
Be won by the conversation of the Asha.
Tell me what she gonna say.
Well, they behold.
Who?
Chase conversation.
Immaculate.
Yes, sir.
Kept. Listen.
coupled with fear.
See that Yara. He can see why you ain't talking. That woman feel something. Now she's scared you gonna hit her. She feel, man, it's about my salvation. I can do this. This is my salvation on the line. Listen.
Whose adorning,
Go spray some perfume on.
let it not be the outward
And wear a
form
negligee.
of plaiting the hair,
See that? I'm finna fix my hair up to make up for it. Or what else?
and of wearing of gold,
Or the what else?
putting on of apparel,
But let it do what?
be the hidden each. of
Oh, the
light
what?
of
See,
the light.
something that hard to show up radiate. That gonna outsparkle a diamond.
That's right.
Gold, silver. All that gonna outsparkle that. Man, when that thing come on, man, say that man got to look and say, man, something got that woman kept. That woman looking at being kept. The girl done grow. Listen.
In that which is not corruptible,
That's why he don't want you there, because you know what? Silver and gold, that stuff corruptible. It corrupted. He said that stuff a canker. You know what canker? Fake gold,
that's right.
fake living,
That's right. That's right.
fake in the phone.
Yep.
That's the truth. All that stuff corruptible. But listen what he told him.
Even the ornament of
An
a meat,
ornament, decorative. You know what ornament? That's a decorative. That's something you use to decorate. These are ornaments. You know about putting them on tree, door. People know about putting them on. Some women put them on their clothes. I remember women would put spring. I never understood why people put glitter on their clothes. Hey, well, leave that junk. That's the most retarded stuff. People do all kinds. I just never got why you put glitter on you leave the junk everywhere. Won't folk know you've been there. So there's a baboon, so he wear bubble gum booty. And pisses all over everything. Won't you just wear bubble gum all in your behind and piss over stuff and let folk know you've been there? Listen.
even the ornament
Of a who?
of a meek and quiet ruach,
Ooh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. That ornament of a meek and a quiet. What else?
ruach,
Which is what?
which is in the sight of Elohim
A what?
great price.
Expensive. Listen what happened.
For after this manner,
After that manner mean what? There's something after what that mean. Something before that. Isn't that right? Something is before that. If he said after this manner, something went before this. Let me hear what it was.
in the old time,
In the old day, that's the old time and junk. I had time with that junk way back then, old time stuff. Tell what happened in the old time.
the Kadash Nashim also,
Did what?
who trusted in Elohim,
You said what now?
adorned themselves,
Hold on, what was significant about these women?
who trusted in Elohim,
What kind of gold, where they got their gold from? K. Jewel?
adorned
The
themselves,
Solomon brother?
being in subjection unto their own husbands.
Got to give them a pattern. Anybody can do that junk. He said in the earlier time, they'll put old, because anything some say old, that means insignificant. Like old people, that's why you put them in nursing home. He was talking in the earlier time. In the first periods, what these people did, that trusted Elohim. So now what the problem become, what is it saying about you if you don't do it? You, where Leon? Leon said came on some junk. You faded in your own law. How'd you come up with that conclusion they don't trust him? The man said the one that trusted him did it. Would tell me, their old man pissed them off. They dealt with some guy once saved, but they knew how they supposed to walk. Because you can't tell me that if ain't nobody else done it. This ain't the first time. He said, this what they wore. That's what I try to teach y'all. They give you confidence. Better way to kill a man if you want to kill that stuff in him is you do what you supposed to do by killing out anything contrary to what he told you.
That's right.
So I'm trying to help y'all get in. I ain't the one trying. Don't fight me. I ain't right there. I explain. It ain't right. You can get up and expose me. The man told you that folk can't. How you going to tell me them folk trust them if them folks ain't been pissed? And them folk wasn't putting in subject to have somebody one saved. That don't make sense to tell me no after this manner, after this sort. It's easy for them to do it. They ain't had no man that didn't cause them no problem. That ain't got on their nerve. Ain't pissed them off. He said, but they trusted Elohim. Right. What happened?
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham,
Doing what?
calling him Adon,
Who's what?
Banuth ye are,
If you do what?
as long as ye do well.
And hold on. You said you have Banu as soon as you say you are?
As long as ye Do well.
And a what?
Not afraid.
With what?
Any amazement.
Looking like you crazy nigga. Nigger ring nets. It's. Well, I did nothing new. This out in the flesh on the line. Anybody getting by? So I tell you, I study folk won't tell you. They'll try to tell you, try to make a fool out of you. I ain't trying to make no fool out of you. I want you to make no fool out of yourself, be wearing up and be messing that material. That material could be wrapped around some hole behind. She be on the street out there shaking her a little bit, drop a little something, piss on the street. Y'all don't gonna put that stuff on. It's a rag if you ain't obeying. If you obeying, that's your covering. Y'all all right? Now you got to get somebody to cover your nefash. I know it ain't easy. It wasn't easy for them. That's why he had to give you a pattern. You hear that? Nobody don't tell you who else done it. They look like who else in here doing it. He ain't supposed to use them for your marker. He said the earlier one did it. He said the earlier one did it. All of them did it. That made it tight. Huh?
Yes, sir.
I got an example. Where y'all think I'm standing? I ain't looking for nobody that failed. I'm looking for somebody standing. I don't make me no difference. The rest of these folks don't want to stay that them. They ain't gonna move me.
That's right.
That stuff don't move me. Y'all be the ones saying, well, Chelsea ain't no, man, they ain't your marker. I just use, they ain't your meter.
That's right.
These folks say, hey, that's your dumb behind. I'm trying to tell you, but get yourself set on being said, get your mind out of this how always been, and that's how you gonna burn.
Yep.
You can't be the way you been. That's why the man came.
That's right.
Cause he trying to bring you out from how you always been, and why you in the rucker, in the mess you in. Everybody that way tight, man. This ain't for everybody. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
So we start seeing patterns. That's what I'm trying to show. You're not alone. They say in the song, you're not alone, folks. But you got to have a mind. But if you don't trust it, of course you're going to say, I'm going to have to do this. I can't let no man, I just always been like that. I can't let no man have the last word. You fine. When Mr. Hewitt come back, I guarantee he going to have it. I just get it. I know I should, but I just blow my top. He going to blow your bottom. They ain't going to be putting none on. When you done lost your top and your bottom, you done. I tell you, this just the way we got to walk. And the man in exempt from what he got to do, pattern, they supposed to show themselves a pattern. They trying to worry about trying to go find one. You supposed to show yourself a pattern. A tool work. Sound speak that cannot be condemned. They don't care how stupid, how blunt and retarded, they'll do it. Book got you though. Book got you. Got to be a pattern. Huh? Can't be corrupt. I'm trying to tell you that stuff, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. They know they don't. If don't nobody do it, I'm going to do mine. I'm here to hold my part in up. I ain't looking to make no excuses. Let me go and finish this out here. You can 552, so I let them go. And the other one, give me 660. We left out you can. I'm getting ready to let y'all go. Get ready to take y'all. I hear y'all too long, talk too long. Told you about my life story. Told you about what is true dirt. True dirt got me standing though. And I got through fighting. I'm just like Shaul. I fought with beef in Scottsdale. He fought me in Ephesus. Yeah. Who? Oh, no, that's what she said. I ain't want to read number 7. I'm glad, let's read number 7. Hey, is that her first time? Is that her first time? She told me, yeah, when you read that number 7. That's what number 7 say. I'm rushed. They have number 7, 3 and 7. What number 7 say?
Likewise, ye husbands,
What happened?
dwell with them according to God.
Why would she do that, Hayward? That's true. That's all right. Let's read it. Like why? Who?
Ye husbands,
Do what?
dwell with them according to knowledge.
That's true. That good one too, but I appreciate it. We know she done. I'm put out there like that. He just used like that's the truth too. Dwell with them what?
According to knowledge.
Said it cleared up, cause you know what? A man take advantage of you too. Dude, we bad for that. We'll try to get over. Try to push that extra limit, and that come in and where you need to really get a rule out to wash you down good. Cause you shouldn't get that. I want to see your wife fail. Mm-hmm. You talking about no dating. Folks try to push that here on dating. Dating and marriage ain't the same thing.
That's right.
I would never want nobody to try to equate no marriage, no dating to my marriage. That don't even make sense. I got a covenant. Mm-hmm. I got a berith. That's how everybody did what they did. They came through. They did according to the covenant. That's the truth. We got a covenant. You know what? In my neighborhood, we got a homeowner association. We got a covenant.
Covenant, that's right.
And if you break them, somebody going to come and see you about it. You know who ain't got to obey them? People don't live in our neighborhood. You ain't married, you're in my neighborhood. So you can't try to keep my covenant. See, the people that Yahuwah said out, he told them people, he said, I made a covenant with you. He told them one time, and not with your children. Your children can run and do it. He said, because they weren't there. They hadn't seen. He had to come back and make one for them. Y'all got it? So the people that he would barack and the people that he would establish, the people he's going to keep, were people he had a covenant with. I won't be trying to keep no girlfriend, no boyfriend. I don't know how y'all do it. No make sense. Ain't no covenant. It's still afforded to us because, listen, we got swimming privileges, tenant privileges for people that's inside that are part of the covenant. They're not part of the covenant. They don't even want you in that pool. Somebody got to get you in. They don't want you. You can't be out there. You're not part of the covenant. It's tight. So then for some people, I tell y'all, when it comes down to marriage, don't get in it because you don't like covenants.
Yeah.
You can't keep covenants, don't get in it. Go get in one of them community, let you do what you want. You can go piss out in your front yard. You can go throw a pissed off little wooden gate up there and let it follow in the street. Because you got to have a covenant. You can't do that junk.
That's right.
You can't go jack your car but leave it sitting out in the grass, put on no brick. We got a covenant. You can't do that. That's the truth. That tell me everything don't go. It ain't for everybody. So, man, I don't want rules, man. You shack up then. Because we got rules.
That's right.
If you going to be married, it rules.
That's right.
You can't go to Outback and get that no rule pasta. We got rules. We got a no rule pasta. If folks buy it up, there ain't no rule. You can do what you want to do. I don't want that. They have me disobedient. Start throwing stuff. You can do what you want to do. They're going to go too far. Give me I want a discipline meal. You got to eat a car. You'd be surprised. Why you think everything you got, eating with discipline? You couldn't be a glutton. No rule, man. We'll put whatever you want to put in. You don't pay for the car, but we don't do it. There's some stuff they say, it don't come. You be saying, they say, do that come with something? No. Oh, good. What about something? No. It comes, it does, yeah, it comes with that. It don't come with it. Some stuff you just can't do it. And that's what folk got to learn. When you come to serve me, everything don't fit. Everything can't get in. That other junk, you can do that stuff somewhere else. You won't be with Mr. Yahuwah. Type it right. Come on and finish this up. 652. I was just going to let 31 go. Listen. What is it, 652? Your Ukanon? Listen to the book.
The Chaldean therefore strove among themselves, saying, how can this Ish give us his basar to eat? Then Yahusha said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the basar of the ben of Ish, and drink his dam, ye have no kai in you. Whoso eateth my basar, and drinketh my dam, hath eternal kai, and I will zarak him up at the last yom.
Tell me what happened.
For my basar is meat indeed.
See that? You know what he told them? He had to tell them that, because what he was telling these people, that's how we knew how we live. That part of how we live. He had taught us from a scientific point to get us to understand what he was trying to get us to do. We don't eat human flesh. We don't eat. We weren't even recorded eating flesh after Noah, no, after the flood. Let alone you talking about eating human flesh. This would be atrocious. One of my lost of Yasharal had actually heard about that. Two women were sitting around talking, and they had made a consensus that what they were going to do, they were going to eat the one woman's son one day, the next one the next day. And they came to him to complain to him how the first day I gave up my son, we ate. So the woman didn't give her the next day. When he heard it, man, he walked the walls and ripped their clothes and he wept. He realized it done got bad when you sitting around. You telling me y'all ate this lady's son? Amazing. You ain't gonna believe it. Yahusha was Marim's son. You know what we wound up doing? That day we wound up eating her son and we didn't give up ours. They don't know nothing. Listen, a lot of stuff y'all play around with, you just don't know no better. Don't worry about it, baby. That's how Christianity is dangerous to you. You should have been looking for it. He told you ain't nothing new under the Shemash. Ain't nothing you can say here, see here is new. Why you think we was saying ain't his son, ain't her son? This is not the first time we've done that. So now we got away with it. They thought they had gotten away from that behavior. But all it took was to put them in a crisis. Shit, they didn't just eat it because they were eating. It was because they were starving. They were paying to eat a donkey's head and to eat dove's dung. So when you get a person down to the lowest common point of poverty, you will eat human flesh. Well, come to find out, if you're a sinner, you're in the worst state you could ever be in your life. It's equivalent to being impoverished. It's equivalent to being ravished, exhausted. Everything just ripped from you. That's how he got me to eat it. See, when they ate her son's flesh, it's because she saw it as meat. And she saw his blood as drink. And that was the only way they were going to survive, is we're going to have to eat your son. And tomorrow, we'll eat mine. See, it all makes sense. So this conversation that he's telling them is not too far-fetched. It's just, I just got to anger you and put you in the right position. You saying what you want to do. You with them, you find out how bad a shape you're in. Listen.
For my basar is meat indeed,
And?
my dam is drink indeed.
Tell them what happened.
He that eateth my basar
And what else?
drinketh my dam
Tell them what happened.
dwelleth in me,
And?
I in him.
Yeah.
As the Kai Abba hath sent me, and I Kai by the Abba, so he that eateth me, even he shall Kai by me.
Listen.
This is the lakam which came down from Shamayim.
See, they were familiar with this. What if I refer to it as manna? As what? Simply because you don't know what it is. Which makes sense for him to be manna, because they didn't know who he was or where he came from. In the 9th chapter of the book of Yahushua, that question came up. They said, we know that Elohim spake to Musa, but for this man, you know, the blind man had to tell him about it. He said, why is a marvelous thing you don't know where he come from? Yet he healed me. He was taking his own mind that the man was manna. That's all manna meant. It meant what? They didn't know what it was, but it's good. Listen.
Not as your Abba did eat manna
And
are moot.
listen.
He that eateth of this lakam shall Kai forever.
Listen.
These things said he in the synagogue as he taught in Capernaum.
Yeah.
Many therefore of his Methitas, when they heard this, said, This is a hard saying.
Who can what?
Hear it.
Listen.
When Yahusha knew in himself that his Methitas murmured at it,
What happened?
he said unto them, Does this offend you?
See that? Listen.
What and if ye shall see the Ben of Ish ascend up where he was before?
What happened?
It is the Ruach that quickeneth.
What
The
happened?
Basar profiteth nothing.
Tell them what he was
The
talking about.
Dabarim that I speak unto you,
Tell them what they are.
they are Ruach, and they are Kai.
See that? He told you how you don't live alone. You don't live by what? Come alone, but by every that proceeded. So he would give you equivalent. You understood? You needed food and drink to survive. You're going to need the Ruach, and you're going to need the Word. He told you they were one and the same. This is our existence. This is what we got to ingest. But it's going to take you to be impoverished. It's going to take you to be put to your worst state before you even get to a point where you'll do this. Because you got disciplines about you that just won't let you accept it. Just like them. He said, let me guess, this offends you. This offends you. But he already knew our behavior because we got into a starving state. We will eat our own kids. They made a move about when the plane crashed. Y'all remember that years ago? And what those people do? Now, if I wanted to end them people at a restaurant and just throw a nice, fat, princess thigh up on them, they wouldn't have ate it. I just had to picture a thigh. I'm talking about trying to feed multitude. But listen. No, well, it's true, but anyway, listen. Not a multitude, a couple thousand. But anyway, listen. But the thing is, everybody would turn it down. If you were starving, if you was in poverty, you hadn't ate nothing, you'd be surprised how attractive it would become to you. So guess what Mr. Yahuwah had to do? He had to put us in a state to where we wouldn't necessarily accept salvation when we see that we feel that we're already saved. But when he put you when you're hopeless and there's nothing and there's no way out and you don't see it tomorrow, you'll eat it. You'll see it as life. Y'all got it? That's why I ingest the doctrine. At one time I wouldn't because I thought I saw light. I thought it needed. It really offended me. But now when I saw my state for what it was, this ain't bad. Actually pretty good. Y'all all right? That's what it took for us to take it in. That's good. Wonderful.